Have you ever stopped to think about why some people manage to get rich while others continue living month to month, always trying to pay the bills? Is it because they were born rich? Because they got lucky in life? Or is there something they know, but haven't you figured it out yet? Well, let me tell you, it's not luck, it's not inheritance, and much less magic. The difference is in the way they think and act when it comes to money. Most powerful strategies the rich use to build their wealth. And the best part? Anyone can apply, including you. This content is for anyone who is tired of struggling with their finances, trying to save money but feeling like they never get there. If you want to get out of this cycle and finally start seeing your money grow, pay attention, because I'm going to explain you step by step how to transform your mentality and your financial actions so that money starts working for you, and not the other way around. This strategy I'm going to share is not about shortcuts or miraculous promises. It's about changing your perspective, understanding how money really works and applying this in a practical way in your everyday life. So, get ready, because today you are going to learn something that could change your financial life forever. Most people grow up hearing the same advice: study, get a good job and work hard. But there's a problem. This path was made for you to survive, not to thrive. Think about it. How much of your time is spent just trying to make money to pay the bills? This is the trap of the rat race. You run, but never leave the place. While most are stuck in this cycle, the rich think differently. They have a secret, and it starts with a simple mindset shift. Stop working for money and make money work for you. This concept may seem strange at first, especially since most of us have been taught to trade time for money. The more hours you work, the more you earn, right? But the rich know that this equation is unsustainable. You only have 24 hours in a day, and there is a limit to how much you can work. So, instead of relying solely on active work, they create systems and strategies that generate income passively. Now that you understand the problem, let's move on to the solution. The secret strategy that the rich use is simple but powerful. They focus on acquiring assets and avoid liabilities. It sounds basic, but believe me, the difference between these two words can determine whether you will build wealth or continue to struggle financially. But what are assets and liabilities? Simply put, assets are things that put money in your pocket. They generate income, grow in value, or make your money work for you. Liabilities are the opposite. They are things that take money out of your pocket and often depreciate over time. For example, let's take a car. Many people see their car as an asset, but in reality, it is a liability. It is expensive to buy, loses value over time, and also requires ongoing expenses, such as fuel, maintenance, and insurance. Now, compare this to a real estate fund. Yes, this is an asset. It generates monthly passive income through rentals, and its value can grow over time. The rich understand this difference and make financial choices based on it. While most people spend their money on liabilities, like expensive clothes, luxury cars, or the latest smartphone, the rich invest in assets that generate income and accumulate value. And do you know what the secret is? You can do this too, even with little money to start. Now that you know the strategy, I'll show you how you can start applying it today, regardless of how much money you have in the bank. First step: pay yourself first. This means that, before spending on anything else, you set aside part of your money to invest. It could be 10%, 20%, or even 5% if that's what you can get now. The important thing is to create the habit. Think of it as planting a seed that will grow over time. Second step: invest in accessible assets. Many people think they need a lot of money to invest, but that's not true. With less than 100 Brazilian reals, you can start investing into Zero Direito, index funds, or even create a small online business that generates passive income. Third step: cut unnecessary liabilities. Before you buy something, ask yourself, will this put money in or take it out of my pocket? If the answer is take away, reevaluate. This is how you create financial space to invest more in assets. And therein lies the difference between those who work for money and those who make money work for them. This simple yet powerful strategy is what separates most people from financial freedom. No matter where you are now, the important thing is to take the first step. Start small, but start today. Remember, financial freedom is not a destination, it is a journey. And it all starts with the first choice. So what's your next move? If you've made it this far, you've already taken the most important first step, understanding that financial freedom is within your reach. But now let's dive even deeper into building a practical plan that will transform the way you handle money. So far, we've talked about changing your mindset, understanding assets and liabilities, and starting to invest. Now, it's time to structure these concepts into a real strategy that you can apply in your routine. The second part of this journey involves two essential elements: diversification and consistency. These two pillars are the secret behind security and sustainable financial growth. Let's start with diversification. 1. The importance of diversifying your assets. Imagine you put all your money into a single investment. It could be a property, a share, or even a business. If everything goes well, you can earn a lot. But if something goes wrong, you risk losing everything. This is why rich people never put all their eggs in one basket. They diversify their investments to reduce risk and increase the chances of success. Diversifying means spreading your money across different types of assets. For example, part can go to stocks, another to real estate funds, a reserve in fixed income, and even alternative investments, such as startups or cryptocurrencies, if it is something you understand well. This creates a balanced portfolio, where gains from one investment can offset any losses from another. But be careful. Diversifying doesn't mean investing in things you don't understand. Knowledge is the basis of any smart financial decision. Before putting your money anywhere, take time to study and understand how that asset works, what its risks are, and what the expected return is. It's not a race, it's a marathon. 2. Consistency, the habit that builds wealth. Now let's talk about consistency, the second pillar. There's no point in investing once and expecting it to change your life. Building wealth is an ongoing process. The rich know that financial success comes from small actions repeated over time. Consistency means investing regularly, even if it's a small amount. If you can set aside 100 Brazilian reals, 500 Brazilian reals, or 1,000 Brazilian reals per month to invest, make it a habit. Don't expect to have a lot of money to start, because it's time, not the initial amount, that will work in your favor. Compound interest is your greatest ally here. Every real invested today will generate more income in the future, and these income, in turn, will also generate more income. It's the famous snowball effect. 3. Automate your finances to guarantee results. One of the best ways to maintain consistency is to automate the process. Set up your bank or brokerage to automatically transfer a portion of your salary to your investments. This eliminates the temptation to spend money before investing and ensures that you are building your wealth without even realizing it. Automation also helps reduce financial stress. Instead of worrying every month about how much you're going to invest or where to put your money, you set a plan and let it work for you. It's like an autopilot for your financial freedom. 4. Invest in yourself. Another point that differentiates the rich is their investment in themselves. Before accumulating financial assets, they accumulate knowledge assets. Courses, books, mentoring, and networking are powerful tools to broaden your vision and identify new opportunities. Ask yourself, what skills can you develop to increase your income? It could be learning about digital marketing, mastering a new language, or even developing a talent that can turn into a source of extra income. The return on investment in education is one of the highest you can have, because it directly impacts your ability to earn and manage money. 5. Adopt a long-term mindset. Finally, it is crucial to take a long-term view. The path to financial freedom is not a straight line and often involves patience and discipline. You may face periods of instability or slower results than you expected, but it is exactly in these moments that the right mindset makes the difference. The rich are not carried away by immediacy. They understand that sustainable growth takes time and focus on building a lasting legacy. That's why you should avoid falling into the trap of miracle investments or strategies that promise to make you rich overnight. Conclusion of the second part. You are on the right path. By diversifying your investments, remaining consistent, and taking a long-term view, you will be creating a solid foundation for achieving financial freedom. Remember, every decision you make today is a building block for your future. So now it's time to act. Take the next step, whether it's learning more about an asset, creating your first investment, or even looking for new sources of income. The important thing is to keep moving in the right direction. Financial freedom is not an impossible destination. It's a journey that starts with small choices made every day. And you've already started. Now that you understand the fundamental pillars of wealth building, diversification, consistency, and a long-term mindset, it's time to get into an even more strategic level. In this third part, we will explore how to optimize your financial results using tools that enhance your investments, reduce risks, and increase your income exponentially. This is where the magic of financial planning really happens. 1. The importance of measuring and adjusting. One of the biggest mistakes people make when trying to build wealth is the lack of follow-through. It's not enough to just invest and hope it works. The rich treat their finances like a business. They regularly analyze where they are putting their money, what returns they are getting, and whether they need to adjust their strategy. Set aside a moment at the end of each month to review your finances. Ask yourself, how much did I invest this month? What were the results of my investments? Am I on track to achieve my financial goals? With these answers, you can identify areas for improvement. Maybe you realize that an asset is not performing as expected, or that you could be investing more in another type of application. The important thing is to maintain a clear vision and adjust it as necessary. 2. Create multiple sources of income. Another crucial step to optimizing your financial freedom is building multiple sources of income. Most people depend on just one, usually their job. This is risky, because any unforeseen event could compromise your stability. The rich, on the other hand, seek to diversify their financial income. This may include active income, as freelance work or consultancy in your area of expertise. Passive income, investments in shares, real estate funds, royalties from digital products or rented properties. Residual income, business models where you do the work once and keep getting paid, like online courses or books. The more sources of income you have, the more protected you will be against financial crises and the faster you will achieve your goals. 3. Use the power of financial networking. Did you know that the right connections can accelerate your financial journey? Many wealthy people become even more successful because they know how to create and nurture strategic relationships. This includes connecting with mentors, investors, experts, and even other people with the same goals. Participate in events, groups, or communities focused on finance and investments. Exchanging ideas and learning from those already in the game can open doors to new opportunities and ideas that you may have never considered. 4. Protect what you've built. There is no point in creating heritage if it is not protected. One of the things that the rich do in an exemplary way is to protect their finances against unforeseen events. Here are some strategies you can adopt. Have an emergency fund, a fund equivalent to at least 6 months of your fixed expenses, to deal with unexpected situations. Take out appropriate insurance, life, health, car insurance and, if necessary, even insurance for your investments. Diversify further. Don't place all your assets in a single market or country. This protects you against localized crises. 5. The effect of leverage on wealth building. Leverage is a powerful tool used by the wealthy to accelerate wealth creation. It means using external resources to maximize your results. It could be financial leverage, like a strategic loan to buy a profitable asset, or time leverage, like hiring someone to take care of tasks that consume your focus. For example, when investing in real estate, you can use financing to purchase properties that generate passive income. As long as the return is greater than the costs, you are enhancing your assets. But be careful, leverage requires careful planning to avoid debts that get out of control. 6. Develop a legacy mindset. One of the biggest differences of the rich is that they think beyond themselves. They don't just seek to accumulate wealth. They create a legacy that impacts generations. This may include: plan an inheritance for your children or family. Create a fund to finance causes important to you. Educate your family about finances so they can continue to build what you started. This kind of mindset gives meaning to hard work and creates an impact that goes far beyond your life. Conclusion of the third part. We have reached a crucial point in this journey. You now have tools to not only start your financial journey, but also to optimize and protect it. The next step is to apply all of this with dedication and discipline. Don't forget, Building wealth is not just about money, but about freedom, security, and the ability to live life on your own terms. And the most incredible thing is that this transformation starts with simple choices, which you can start making right now. So, move forward, adjust your strategies, diversify your sources of income, and prepare for a future where money will be an ally, not a concern. Financial freedom is within your reach, and you have already taken the most important steps towards achieving it. We've reached the end of this journey to financial freedom, but really, this is just the beginning for you. Throughout this guide, we explore the fundamentals that underpin financial success, changing your mindset, understanding the assets that build wealth, diversifying your investments, staying consistent, and taking a long-term view. We also discuss how to create multiple sources of income, protect your assets, and even use tools like leverage to accelerate your trajectory. Now the ball is in your court. Financial freedom is not a destination that can be achieved overnight, but a journey built by small daily actions. Every decision you make, whether it's investing a sum, learning something new, or adjusting your habits, brings you closer to the future you want. Remember that knowledge is the foundation of everything. Keep studying, seeking information, and surrounding yourself with people who share your goals. The financial world is constantly evolving, and being prepared to adapt to these changes is a valuable skill. Lastly, never underestimate the impact your financial transformation can have on other areas of your life. When you eliminate the stress caused by debt or a lack of control over your finances, you gain more energy to dedicate yourself to the things that really matter: your health, your family, your life projects. Financial freedom is not just about accumulating money. It's about gaining the freedom to live how you want. It means having the security of taking care of your present and the confidence of planning your future. It's about having choices. And you, who followed this content until the end, have already demonstrated that you are committed to its evolution. Now, it's up to you to turn those words into actions. The path is ahead of you, and every step, no matter how small it may seem, is a victory towards financial independence. So, go ahead. Plan, execute, adjust, and celebrate each achievement along the way. Your financial future depends solely on you. Freedom is within your reach, and today is the perfect day to start.